Miss Carolyn here with Quick Crafts. So today we are making penny spinners. So for this, you might need a little bit of adult help because we are going to use a sharp cutting instrument. But I'm going to tell you what all you need to gather before that. So first, you need to get some thin cardboard, so like cereal box, pizza box, whatever you have on hand. Pencil, ruler, scissors, something round. I have a can of tuna. And markers, color pencils, crayons, whatever you have. And of course, a pen. All right, so first, oh yes, you will also need an X-Acto knife. This is where your parents' help will come in because they will help you make the little hole that your penny will go in. So do not try to cut this yourself. Get your parent to help you out. All right, so first we're going to cut out the shape of our penny spinner. So it's easiest to use something that is already round. So you could use the bottom of a cup. Earlier I used a roll of tape. You could also use a can of tuna or a can of soup. So I'm just going to pick a spot, put it right there, and outline. Make sure you hold it really still so it doesn't move. All right, so I've got my circle. Now I'm going to use my scissors to cut it out. So I'm going to roughly cut around it first and then I'll get the actual circle. Because it's kind of hard to cut a circle with all that cardboard there. Now I will tell you, the more perfect you can get this, the longer your penny will spin in the spinner. You want it to be as even as you can get it. All right. So for the one I made earlier, I made a spiral, but I think I'm going to put polka dots on this one because I think if I put polka dots on it, the colors might blend together. So that's going to be a little experiment. Let's see if it works. So I'm actually going to do pink and blue, or red and blue. That's more of a berry. That's okay. I'm just going to do a bunch of polka dots, leaving enough space to put some blue dots in the middle. Okay. All right, so now comes the tricky part where you might need some help. Well, you'll definitely need some help. So this is 3.5 inches across. So what I'm going to do is where it is 3.5 inches across, I'm going to make a line. And then I'm going to find that same spot on this side perpendicularly and make another line. So that's not quite perfect, so we're gonna see how this spins. So if you want it to be exactly perfect, you're going to want to, let's see. Let's go ahead and make a few more cross sections to find the exact middle. Because 2 makes it kind of hard to tell. But I think that might still be our center. My polka dots were just off. Yeah, so that's 3.5. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna make my line right, let me do a black line so you can see it better. Make my line right there because that seems to be where they mostly meet. Okay. And now I'm going to cut on the black line with my X-Acto knife. Again, get an adult to help you out with this because these are very sharp and you do not want to get hurt. And it will only take like 2 seconds to do. So you're not bothering them too much. All right. So I'm going to cut it. And then I'm going to push my penny through. So you got to be careful putting your penny in because you don't want it to rip. You just want it to go in just enough to meet it halfway. And now, if you put it in there evenly, it should spin pretty well. I'm not sure, so let's see. There we go, and look, it made purple. That's what I was hoping for. So this would be an easy way to make some really cheap BattleBots. You could see how many you could get spinning at once. You can see how many other colors you can blend together to make other colors. Kind of like a color wheel. All right. Well, that's all I have for today. Enjoy your craft, and I'll see you next time.